Alright, and welcome to my Let's Play of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. This is the next game I'm going to be playing through. This is the original Metroidvania. It was the one that took the setting of the Castlevania series from the Nintendo and Super Nintendo, and the gameplay style, the open exploration, format, the light RPG mechanisms from the Super Metroid, which is a great game in its own right, and put it all together in a classic combination that gave us the beginnings of an entire new genre or subgenre, the kind of like the RPG action platformer. Freaking brilliant game with a brilliant soundtrack, and I don't know, I love this game. So this is the Requiem version. I'm playing it on PS4. Let's get started. It comes with two games. First is Rondo of Blood, which I only played a little bit a long time ago. I had this on the PSP, and this is a port of the PSP game. Maybe someday I'll try that, but I don't know. I haven't played that in years. But here is the classic Symphony of the Night. Such a great picture. Alucard looks really cool. So let's get going. Konami. That is the classic PS1 era opening loading screen for a Konami game. That is a nostalgic sight right there. Back then, Konami, it seemed like they could do no wrong. They dropped so many excellent titles. Everything they released was cool. There was Symphony of the Night, there was Metal Gear Solid, there was Suikoden 1, there was, I don't know, Vandal Hearts, and there's more. I just can't think of any more off the top of my head. I don't know, Konami and Squaresoft back then just were great times. I don't know. I don't know what happened since, but whatever. Let's get going. We're going to start a new game. Idle Whiz. Idle Whiz. Alright. And listen to that music. Really nice. Really nice. I find that to be quite beautiful. This music is really good. It's part of what makes this game to be what it is. I'd say there's three styles of music in this game. The first is this sort of like polyphonic laments. Really beautiful, kind of haunting, you might say. And the second is kind of synthesized rock pieces, which are pretty cool, and we'll hear one of those in just a second. And then the third is like some smooth jazz, because it was made in the 90s, and smooth jazz is what it's what. But yeah, smooth jazz is cool. I like smooth jazz. I like jazz generally. So let's get going. Journey back to 1792 in the Transylvanian countryside of Romania. Look at that water. Looks good for the time, I think. I think your foundation's going. Look at those 3D polygons. That's a cool castle, though. Oh, that's cool. Now for the sweeping panorama. Always big in PS1 cutscenes. We're fighting way the hell up there. Alright. Here we are. We're playing as Richter at first. This is the last stage of Bloodlines. Not the Sega Genesis game, but another game I'm told. I think it was Dracula 10. But yeah. You can slide tackle. You can run. And you can whip. Get the cross. Get the secret. Dun, dun. Oh no, and he can miss his jump. Let's get this right quick. We need to get some hearts to power up our weapon. Our special weapon. Woohoo! Oh yeah, woo-ha! Oh no, it didn't work. I was seeing if I could do that, but no. Firebrand, Dark Shield, Baudelaire, yeah, Moonrod, and some hearts. Oops. Well, there it is. It's a cross-orang. Woohoo, yeah! Some more hearts. Power of Sire. He's not my sire. Alright, alright. Sunglasses. I'm not cool. You know, you definitely are not cool. Not in this game version anyways. So that brings up a sad subject. Is that the Requiem version is a port of the PSP version, which, for some unholy reason, put in new voice actors and a new script and everything. And so, you know, people say it's more accurate. Some people, I don't know if they're actually correct. You can never believe people on the internet. They might be right. But I can't stand that they changed it. It's like, you know, come on. You don't change classic B movies. You don't change classic freaking camp video game scripts. It's like, oh, you'll see what I mean. Because you remember, it should be, die, monster, you don't belong in this world. It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same can be said for all religions. Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. Ah, sick burns. What is a man? Just a miserable little pile of secrets? Ooh, counterburn. But enough talk. How about you? Ho ho ho. That's what it should be anyways. I'm sure it'll be good.
Dracula, die now and leave this world. You'll never belong here.
Oh, but this world invited me.
What the hell?
Your own kind called me forth with
Praise and tribute.
Tribute? You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy.
To hell with your
You're
heresy.
nothing but blight on mankind.
Oh, man.
Ha! Mankind. A cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them and die for their sins.
I think Jesus has that covered there, pal. Alright. Man, what the heck was up with that, yo? Dracula, you've been a naughty pal. You're past your bedtime. Oh, but I think it's your bed. You're the one past your bedtime, pal. Nuh-uh, it's not a school night. I don't have to go to bed yet. I get to stay up till 9 p.m. on every weekend. Woohoo! Yeah, I don't want to feel that right now, actually. Those hurt quite a bit if you haven't played this before or seen it before. Listen to that music, isn't that great? Alrighty, alrighty. He gets hit in the face and he gets hit. Power. Uh-oh. 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 Dracula, I think your power of sire may be in trouble. No, this cannot be. No. Wow. We didn't see Maria. If you get defeated, she comes up. Richter, I'll lend you my strength!
With the aid of the Dark Priest shaft to menace humanity once again, the legendary vampire hunter, Richter Belmont, stood against him and at last brought him down.
And at last vanquished him would have been better.
4 years later,
This is terrible.
on a glaring full moon night, Richter mysteriously vanished. Maria Renard set out to find him, but knew not where to begin. It was then that fate intervened.
Castlevania.
Rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces struggled for the soul of a man named Alucard.
His parents were real original.
Against his own immortal father, Count Dracula himself.
That's right, in Castlevania 3.
The world of his own cursed bloodline, Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers and fallen into what was meant to be eternal slumber. But now, he awakens to the cackles of evil.
Cackles?
Cries of the innocent. The
Ugh.
eternal battle of good and evil has come full circle once more. Dracula's castle beckons for you. And no man can say who will emerge victorious.
That's a cool picture right there. I still love it. Ah, Castlevania. Woohoo, yeah. They should not have had someone read that. Or someone better. What the heck? That guy, that was the most uninspired reading. And they changed the script slightly there, but it was generally the same. But it sounded like a freshman in college wrote it. I always love this beginning right here. Here comes Alucard, running faster than any creature on 2 legs has a right to. They're like, close the gate, stop! He's like, too late. Oh, right. And those owls are like, holy crap, he's moving fast. Bad dog. Now, how cool is this, right? What an entrance. Literally here at the entrance of the castle. So if we look at our equipment right quick, it's kind of cool. We have the Alucard sword, which is his mother's family heirloom. The Alucard shield, strong versus all attacks. The dragon helm, frightens enemies and lowers their defense. The Alucard mail, and resists fire, lightning, and ice. The Twilight cloak, black cape for vampires. And the necklace of J. Unequip, nothing. So, we have some really prime gear. We are level 1 though, so that's not very good, but still, with this end tier gear, we're like totally freaking rocking it. Now, right now, we can't get anything from those candles, and these wargs are actually pretty strong. And they will kick our butts later if we're not careful. But for now, they can't do nothing. Ah, little crappy zombies. Crappy zombies. They can barely hurt us, but you know, they keep rising. Oh yeah, woo-ha! Poor guy. He's not poor. Well, he is in a very tragic sense. Let's see if we can... Oh, darn it. Alright, whatever. You can get them to drop something. It's not very good, but you know, you can do it. Bats! How could you? Oh, we got Monster Vial too. But here, there's lots of secrets in this game. We just got a pot roast that was stuck in this rock. I'm sure it's still good. I'm not sure, actually. Right here, these fish dudes. Hey, fish dudes. They have money. Level up. Level up. Alright, woo-ha. You can get a couple levels from these guys really easily. You just want to be careful not to fall in the water. I love how they flip up and do pirouettes or triple axles, triple lutzes, I don't know. They're like, what would Brian Boitano do when he leaps out of the water trying to kill Alucard? Well, he probably wouldn't do that, actually. Let's see if we can get one where we... Sometimes when you kill them, they're skeletons. They turn into skeletons. Die, die. Oh, right there. There was one. Oh, I missed it. If you fall in the water, you will take very bad damage because Alucard... Oh, there was one. Turned into a skeleton. That's really cool. Oh, there was another one. You will burn because Alucard is half a vampire. Uh-oh, there it is. Ugh. Oh, noes. Oh, I might be screwed. You stupid... They're like, vengeance for Charlie the Tuna. You like Charlie the Tuna, pal? Yeah, we like Charlie the Tuna. He understood us. Well, he's a fish dude, so it makes sense. All right. Well, that's probably enough for now. So you saw what water does to you until you get a immunity to water later on. There is a gate here, and right there, oh, it is a life max up, but we cannot get it right now, so whatever. So let's keep going. Let's see what's over here, actually. Bats, are you back? Yes, you are. Oh, darn it. And whatever. Anything over here? Nope, nope, nothing. More fish dudes. Let's not waste our time fighting fish dudes forever. Cool music right here. Can't remember. Nope, nothing. More of these guys. More wargs, more zombies. Oh yeah! When you come back here later on, especially if you come back here pretty soon, relatively soon after you know something happens, you realize how powerful these wargs really are. Ah, they're so cool. And don't forget a turkey? Oh my gosh, I'm sure that's still edible. I have an iron stomach. What's a good thing, Alucard? Now, here, we're about to hit another scene. This is going to be, oh my gosh. Now, it should say something to the degree, I'll show you later.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
What the hell?
The insolent boy. But there will be no games here. If you will not behave, be gone.
I will do neither.
Then you're gonna
Step
get a
aside,
pop
old
butt.
man.
Such arrogance. Very well. But I shall see you very soon.
When he first came in, he sounded like you know, if you've ever played Fallout 4, if you ever played or seen someone who has the idiot savant perk, when when it goes off, that's what he sounded like. What the heck? It should have been like, Alucard, what is your business here? I've come to destroy this castle. Still befriending mortals? I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack. I will not. You shall regret those words. We will meet again. What? That's what happens. Now right here, that's the real scene. And Alucard's voice, what was that? I will not. Yo, he had such a cool, like, baritone, smooth freaking... He could have been hosting a smooth jazz radio station with his voice. Now, man, dude. Whatever. This scene is really cool. That's a grim scene. Now, you remember that Count Dracula is based for reals off of Vlad Tepes, who was the ruler of, Transylvania, or there in Romania. Wallachia, maybe? I don't know. Anyways... And he was known by his enemies, and maybe his friends, I don't know, as Vlad the Impaler. And the reason for it is that he impaled his enemies and posted their impaled bodies around the edges of his kingdom. As a result, it scared the living daylights out of people. From what I understand, he had quite the grudge against the Ottomans. The Ottomans? Yeah, the Turks. Because they had kidnapped him or something and held him hostage or something or other as a young man. And because, the Turks they were spreading their imperial dominion into the Balkans and to southeastern Europe, you know, causing horrible problems, as, you know, spreading empires do. So, you know, Vlad Tepes was not entirely right in the head. Some cool gargoyles. Hello, boys. Here. They're like, you have work to do, Alucard. Oh, okay, I'll see you later. But now, look at what Death actually stole all his gear. Look, utterly nothing. Nothing. All that choice gear we had, gone. We do, though, have... Apparently, Alucard picked up a neutron bomb, or had one in his pocket or something or other. It's a cool one-time use item. We have that monster vial that can summon a bat to fight with us temporarily, and these healing items. Yay, healing items. Alright, cool, whatever. Well, we need to get a weapon, so let's go. Whoa. Skelly. Oh yeah, got a short sword. So yeah, he has to beat that Skelly and get a short sword. Beat a Skelly, get a short sword. It's probably an utter piece of garbage compared to his other sword. Here's another one of these big iron barriers, and that is a heart max up. We'll have to get that sometime in the future. Haha! Now he dropped what is the red rust sword. If you look at that, it's not very good. I think it's cursed. I don't know. It's crap is what it is. But it's a two-handed sword. Don't use it. It's not worth it. But right here, we have our first save point. This is the famous Castlevania Symphony of the Night saving coffin. So cool. Bam! Alright. That is freaking cool. That's saving with style right there. Style. Alrighty. And right here is our first artifact. We have to collect lots and lots of artifacts. Relics. If you remember my Let's Play of... What was that game? Chasm. There was artifacts or relics in that game too. But it was like 8 or something like that. This game has quite a bit more. It's a cube of Zoe, or Zoe. But anyways, a cube of Zoe. I don't call it Zoe. I always call it Zoe, but it might be Zoe. I don't know. I think it might be Zoe. Because I think it has an umlaut over the E, showing that it's 2 syllables, the vowel. But anyways, it's like the cube of spirit, basically, I think. And it allows us to get the items that are hidden in torches and lamps and candles. So we can go back here right quick if we want. And grab some of these little... I'm just going to do the ones right here for now. There's a dollar coin, although I don't know what currency they used in Romania at this time. What sort of currency? It's a good question. Was there anything over here? Yes, there was. More money. And more problems. More money, more problems. Maybe it's more problems, or maybe it's just different sorts of problems. I don't know. Because there's lots of problems that come with not having enough money as well. I can attest to those problems. And here's one of the loading screens, which is always cleverly disguised as a hallway. I always like this. You know, a lot of video games do this. And now it's kind of like a crappy thing to do that shows that you're not a very good programmer, I think, in a lot of games. But back then, it was clever. And I mean, it's aesthetic as all heck. Look at those statues. They're freaking very aesthetic. And I used to always think, oh, that thing looks like a compact disc. And I was like, oh, it's compact disc. This is a CD game. And then I thought, oh, wait, maybe it's just Count Dracula. Because I'm real clever. And here we are in the Alchemy Laboratory in a new song. Another great song. Woohoo! Uh-oh. Skeleton's throwing bones at us. Here, toss me a bone. He's like, sure thing, bro. Oh, jeez. He tossed us a bone. Now we got a hide cuirass, which is a really lame piece of armor, but better than nothing. Gives us 2 points, so we go from 1 to 3. Tanned leather cuirass. All right. Oh, for reals, dude. My goodness, dude. Dude. And that was a bloody skeleton. Blood-soaked skelly. They can come back. They animate again and again because they're soaked in blood and dark ritual. Now, watch. Come on. You can do it. You know you want to. Come on. There you go, little fella. Aw. Kind of grim. And we got a shield. Leather shield. Another dollar. Another day. Another dollar. Here is our leather shield. Low defense, but it's way better than nothing. And this is also the worst inventory ever. No organization whatsoever. I wish they had done something with that in the PSP version, but no, they didn't. Which, what the hell did you change everything? All the other things you changed and not that. That seems stupid. That's the thing you should have changed. Let's not impale ourselves. Okay, now this is kind of complicated. Tricky. Oh no. Let's see if I can do it right. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't do it right. Darn it. Okay, we'll try it again. Sorry. You hear an enemy up there. This is just how you get a weapon early. A little bit early. Not too much early, but a little early. I blew it again! Alright. I will meet you on the other side of this when I... Come on, skeleton. Work with me. Alright, Alucard, you dork. This guy. Alright, we have to do something about this idiot up here. Jackass. Oh, darn it. For reals, yo. I'm really sucking it up. I'm actually pretty good at this game, but that isn't showing right now. Short sword is a pretty decent weapon to start with, but it's not fast at all. And it's kind of weak, actually. It sucks. Actually, it doesn't. It's not a decent weapon. It's terrible. All right. Now. There we are. Haha, got it. So, right there, there's a big barrier, and there's a cannon on the other side. Now you can wait until you come through that side, but we can grab this Bastillard right now. The Bastillard is a different short sword. It's more in the sort of like Alucard. It's a little bit weaker, but Alucard uses it like a knife. And he does that weird backhand thing because apparently Alucard thinks he's cool. Alucard is kind of cool, but that's not cool. But knives, all the knife weapons are really fast, but have very little range. But they can be useful. And you can do lots of damage really fast, but you have to be up close. And there is a knife. That's our first special weapon like that. See, pretty cool. Uses a heart. But this game has tons of secrets. Let's look at our map. Actually, if we can. Do we not have a map? I don't know what button is the map. Oh, there's shield right there. Haha. Okay, that's not it. There's our map. So see right here, you know, in classic Metroidvania, there's a huge map. But and it shows you where you haven't gone. So you see right in the room where we just came out of, if we could have gone up, we could have like flown or super jump up. We could have gone up higher. But for now, we'll leave it. Or maybe I'll try something, but I don't know. But if you look right here, there's no indication that there's any way to go. But if you happen to have hit the wall right, you would have seen that it starts crumbling. And what's inside here? A secret. 2 hearts and a heart max up, which is really good. But there's more. Now look, see, if you're using this weapon, the Bastillard or any knife, you might, or a knuckle, you might not realize that you can't actually attack down when you're using it. But if you have a regular sword, you can attack down. And you have to be able to do that to get to not only just secrets like this, but the best ending and all the other goodies in this game. And we got a life max up, which is really, really cool. Woohoo! Yeah! Alrighty. So let's actually re-equip the Bastillard, because it is a better weapon than a short sword. Let me see if I can do something. Okay. No. Up, down, up. Up, down. No. Whatever. I was trying to see if I could do something, but I can't get it to work. Maybe it doesn't work yet. You can do a super high jump, but we'll do it later. For now, we have work to do. That doesn't include us doing that. Another skeleton that tosses bones. Resist thunder, very useful. Especially for one particular fight way, way, way later in the game. Nope, wrong. Okay. Haha, spittlebone is what that's called. And it drips poison on you. It's really unpleasant. Yeah. Now we can push this one right over here. But first, let's do this. If you're wanting to play this game and you don't want spoilers, I don't know. Probably shouldn't watch this. But if you've already played it, or you don't mind, you know, I know a lot of the secrets. I probably don't know everything because, you know, this game always surprises me with how much there is to know, to find that I haven't found after all these years. But I do know a fair bit. Alrighty. Over here, we will... Uh-oh, come on, get the heart. We need him. Alright, those give 5 hearts, if you couldn't tell already. Because that, you know, the heart number counter is kind of blurry. And right here, we got a cloth cape, which is going to be very helpful. Well made, but shabby looking. Alright, it boosts our constitution and our defense. A little bit. But still better than nothing. And here we are. Now he has his... He's just, I'm a humble traveler. No one's going to believe that you're a humble traveler there, Alucard. That silver hair and that aristocratic demeanor and poise. No one. Whew. Haha. So you can get in close with those guys with the Bastillard and just wreck face. Oh darn it. Oh, you see, it only did 3 damage to us this time instead of 5 because we have better armor. Huh. Cool. Alright, there's 2 spittlebones in here. And they can surprise... Haha, gotcha. There is nothing down here, just so you know. But there is stuff over here. A save point, which is as good as a feast. All right. That is so cool. And who cares? You do get experience, so it is worth killing things. If we look at, where's our experience? Oh, experience. We have 853. We need 147 more experience to get another level. Our status is good. We have 79 hit points, 43 magic points. We have 68 maximum hearts. And we've, gone through 65 rooms. I think that's, even counting backtracking. And we've killed 124 critters. And we have, there's our stats: strength, constitution, intellect, and luck. And there's our freaking amazing portrait. I'm sure his mom really loved that picture. Now that's the axe. That is a useful weapon, special weapon, and it's going to be useful right here. This is the first boss fight. Haha. Yeah, can't get me. Oh, he hit me. Oh, darn it, darn it. I didn't get him. Oh, okay. Just either duck it. Got him. You can block that with your shield. Look at him, what a chump. Chump, chump. And I usually do better than that. But yeah, pretty easy. As long as you don't let them get, kind of like punk you out. And remember your shield. And remember to duck. And you'll do pretty well. A lot of people have trouble on this first boss fight. And I think it's just because they haven't gotten quite used to the mechanics yet. But it's not hard. And if you find it hard, well, you know what? You'll get more powerful. And you'll do better. Oh, geez. Wow, that guy's doing more damage on me than anybody else. That is the zombified, or the undead corpse of an Eastern Church soldier who was probably here at some previous time as part of a effort to purge the, Dracula's presence out of here, which is sad that he, here his corpse is serving the enemy. But it's a cool enemy nonetheless, and a cool dude. Here's the elevator. This will lead us down to where that cannon was, but it'll also lead us to right here. And we'll get sunglasses, man. Because Alucard is one cool cat. They're cool looking sunglasses. And they raise your defense a little bit, but they lower your intellect by 1. I imagine they themselves don't lower your intellect, but your attitude. Oh, darn it. It's taking me up. I did not. Well, whatever. Alright. I like how he just sort of stands there with his poses are always so great. Yeah, it's like pulls his cape up. Blah. Blah. He's like, yeah, whatever. No, he doesn't say yeah, whatever. He's cool and chill. I don't know why they would have wanted to put a different voice on him than the one they had for the original. Not cool. Alright. And that leads us right here. And there are several like one-time things that really don't mean too much, but they're just really cool. And this opens up this passageway, and we just attack this. Oh yeah! I used to always love doing that. And there, you could get the Bacillard right there. If you didn't want to, say, do all that nonsense. Or you couldn't, or you didn't even notice it. But then you don't have the Bacillard to do all the stuff we were just doing and fight those bosses. So I think it's worth getting, but it does take some doing with that stupid elevator and those blood-soaked skeletons. Kind of annoying, to say the least. And up we go. Isn't this music great? I love it. Let's just listen for a bit. But yeah, really cool. I think I'll probably pause and or just chill and listen so we can hear some of the songs from time to time. This game has such a classic soundtrack. It is really great. Alright, well, actually I think this is probably where I'm going to call it quits for today. This is about the end of this first area as far as we are concerned for right now. So I want to thank you for joining me on this first episode of my Let's Play of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Take care, y'all.